السلام عليكم جميعا، حياكم، يا هلا وسهلا. صباح الخير، بث متأخر وإن شاء الله أموركم تمام. ثانيا شو اسمه، راح نكمل الكوكب هذا اللي وقفت عنده أمس، وراح نكتشف أكثر ونخلص الأشياء الموجودة. ثانيا بخير الحمد لله يا سهم، أمور زينة. انت أخبارك شو مسوي؟ دوم إن شاء الله.
I used to love taking the train across Dorado, seeing the Marcasite caverns, the silence of the desolate plains. But that's all in the past now.
دوم إن شاء الله يا سهم، أمورك تمام بخير. لا. آمين يا رب. إيش مهمات اليوم؟ وش الجديد اللعبة؟ راح كمل اللي وقفته أمس،
This place reeks of death. I think
وإن شاء الله اليوم أبحرص أشتريها، ونهاية الأسبوع أشتري ريزنت ايفل خلاص. بعدين راح أحاول إنه الناس تدعمني أكثر عشان أشتري باقي الألعاب، فأحاول إنه يعني يجيني دعم أكثر الصراحة، لأنه لازم محتواي يمشي. فبحرص إن في رمضان بإذن الله، نقول بعد صلاة التراويح 10 كذا بإذن الله، أو 11 راح يكون في بث، أو راح يكون البث بالليل. ممكن يروح يكون في بثين بنفس اليوم، يكون يعني بعد صلاة التراويح، وواحدة يكون قبل النوم لين الصباح ننام، يعني بعد الفجر. راح يمكن يصير كذا. راح يكون جدولي اللعبة هذه بإذن الله في بداية رمضان. بعدين ننتظر العشر الأوائل في رمضان، راح تنزل ريزنت ايفل بإذن الله 9، راح يكون لها بث. عاد نهاية رمضان يمكن تنزل 20 رمضان ب20 رمضان لعبة ثانية برضو، هذه متحمسة لها. هذه راح تكون لعبة طويلة تناسب جدول العيد. عاد في وقت العيد راح يكون في ألعاب ثانية، بس أحرص دايم في الدعم، فهمت؟ أحرص دايم في الدعم يكون يعني كل شيء يعني ماشي، فهمت؟ عشان ما أنقطع زي الأيام هذه أنقطع. إيه إن شاء الله بحاول، وإني أبى أضغط على نفسي، إني صايرة أتكاسل في كل الأمور. لازم أرجع محتواي أقوى من قبل، وأحاول أتنشط. أنا صايرة كذا كسلانة، صايرة مرة كسلانة. فبنروح الحين المدينة والله. دام إن شاء الله يصيرون الناس يدعموني.
Stranger, the order bids you welcome, but also warning. In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
يعني زي هذا الحين اللعبة مطولة والله، يمكن تاخذ أسبوع أو أكثر. مطولة فيها.
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end. Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like they must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads. The order can, well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack. Cultists, mad to the last one. I believe they worship the rifts or some such. People will turn to anything to ease their discomfort during times of crisis, I suppose. They've also been known to pose as refugees to lure their victims into ambushes. The creatures are of the genus Verachnid. May all our efforts add to the equation. Was there some other matter of import you wish to discuss? Other than the corporatists themselves, you best be wary of cultists, scrappers, and creatures. Well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack. May all our efforts add to the equation. Was there some other matter of import you wish to discuss? The presiding bishop sent you. Then I'd advise making for it post-haste. May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
I don't see anything else coming. Was it just the one?
Tomorrow's lecture on effective daily planning will be preempted by...
We were getting here in time for a ceasefire, but instead we got whatever that was falling out of the sky.
أنا بس ثقيل.
Welcome to the Order of the Ascendant. Relax.
ثقيل.
Your future is in our hands.
بس لو إني ألبس هذا الحين مثلا.
Think they'll notice if we jump the queue?
فرق.
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days. presuming no unforeseen alterations. Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger. I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out. Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here. Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. That's enough.
I remember this place. Before the war. Functioning tramiculars. Peaceful silence of the canyons.
I can't recall the last. Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish.
I swear, it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains.
Thus, and then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something? The app to show how the Crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations. I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions. Given our life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there. But if my data remains, then back to it I shall get.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions.
I haven't seen this many folks crammed together since recalled libations night at the thruster. Smells about the same, too.
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling up. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
Don't want it, don't need it.
I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing for my next disease. It's gonna be a nasty one. I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition. You too.
How long are we meant to stay?
أنا أحط موسيقى.
Then yellow.
Stay hungry.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Hottest stars.
Something
Stay here?
Ask the order.
How long are we meant to stay? How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke?
Broke my... I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now. You got it. Oh, my aching. Ow. My noggin sure is sore.
Keep your lamps lit. Wherever there's trouble, there's always opportunists willing to profit from it.
ناس مريضة هنا.
You've nothing to fear from me, friend.
You got business? No? Move on. You the fixer lent your aid to... Don't do anything foolish.
Hello, yes? Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids, so winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband. Feast thine eyes on the...
Uncle Winsworth Belvedere Stout.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. This is one of my favorites.
You when there's no doubt. That's keep you down. We say sweet success can be the best revenge. Raise your shooting high with liquid confidence. You know you're shooting to the top. You show that you cannot be stopped. So take your shot, don't blow it. Throw back a shot and throw it. Cheers, that's Roshi whiskey.
You haven't seen my... What fine contraband might I supply you? What fine contraband might I supply you with this? It's superb cover and a consistent market.
عيونها بنفسجية.
Refugees are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide. And Sub Rosa delivers. At only a reasonable... Myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's mercy be shelled? Shall I run out of new cereals? Oh, thrilling! Why, I thank you. Takes a unique sort to appreciate the finer points of illegal smuggling. We stand beyond. We've still got folks we care about out there.
Greetings. What can I help you with?
حبونا
Let me
بنفسج
guess,
الشعر.
let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention. Oh, sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy. Now, how can I help you exactly?
ما أقدر أسرق ولا شيء.
Look, your nose was just a stand-in for Duarte's nose.
Don't feel like no stand-in.
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe. Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere. Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment. Oh, yes. Though I must admit, some looked quite startled when I spoke on our schism. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle. Never as many as I would... The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision of order philosophy.
Shame what happened there. I seen the whole... Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
Oh, yeah. Duarte. He's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rig. Oh, you put that? Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
Standards of structural integrity will be summarily dismantled. Politely.
Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history.
Where do we go
to
now?
exclude
What happened to this
anti-Jews.
place? Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
We're not going anywhere. Not on the basis of
No
some
reason to
half-baked
reason.
prediction. This.
Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me. May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now, the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import. Summer for happy as I am to make your acquaintance. I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me. Vexing. Not to insult our gracious... screw their predictions. We have people, displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them. Chance of life. No, I couldn't get anywhere with Administrant Agarwal, but you, maybe you'll have better luck. Even the Order, for all of their logical ways, value an outside perspective. And because I've run out of thanks.
منورين welcome.
What happened to this place?
حياكم.
Matriarch's mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side. Oh, I predict that.
طبعا قاعدة اناظر كل الموجودين هنا اسألهم. طبعا اللعبة لازم تسأل الناس، تتكلم معهم، تتفاعل معهم، هذا لصالحك. منها تاخذ اكس بي واشياء ثانية. يمكن الناس تصدقك يعني في اللعبة.
I reckon that's good. I'll say, just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down. My co-occupant Ike had a POP done, told him avoid liquids for 48 hours.
أنا قاعد أسوي سكيب لأنه مو مرة مهم.
Passed out, drawn face.
تعتبر الأشياء مو مهمة بس لازم أتكلم الناس. يمكن تجيني مهمة شيء. منورين. الله يسعدكم. اللايك اشترك إذا ما كنت مشترك.
$1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently
شدهم ذولك يا شخين.
99.81% occupied,
ضرتهم
coordinating
نص.
provisions and supplies for the displaced. You may peruse.
4000. هذا شقة قوية. باخذها. والله شكلها هذا كويسة.
Yes. Well, you may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine. If I can help others in need today, with the great disruption that has occurred to the
by the law.
منورين. لما سوى لايك يسوي، لما اشترك يشترك، واللي ما دامني يدامني. الله يسعدكم.
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help. Since you aren't a refugee... Thank the architect. I knew you'd be back. Well, really, it was the seer that knew, but it is always nice. Where to begin? I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the seer predicted an outsider would find them. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks. As a doc, we don't... Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out. Since you asked, just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing it.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. Ah,
I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My
كم كان
personalized
أسولف معهم
order
ذا؟
prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well, then. I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct? The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am
كلها
as
نفس
we close
الأسئلة.
in on solving the
أسألهم
universal equation,
عن المخيم والأحوال
unknown
والإيش صاير.
unknowns will become known unknowns. Then why I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area. I share the very same surprise. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly. If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his attestations would convince you. And perhaps regrettably, this is Matriarch's well.
You have tuned your receiver to...
For your hands just won't quite meet. I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner. And my rates are never lower.
Oh, I am known through all Arcadia as the uncomplicated loner. And my dear, you know my terms. They are really quite straightforward. Oh yes, everybody knows that I am indeed the uncomplicated loner. And to keep things simple, you can be sure that my rates will never, no, they'll never, ever be lowered.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need.
أقدر أقلب المودات.
But the loan that you request includes compound interest.
شو اسمه أقدر أفكر هذا؟
To my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner. Uncomplicated loner. And my terms
هذه دمج 10%
are quite straightforward.
مقاومة ضرر. انتظر يعني دائما.
Though my deals aren't quid pro quo, my interest rates aren't low.
هذا 25.
I'll be keeping
هذا
track
25 دمج ريزنت فتضرب.
the uncomplicated loner.
هذا 25.
That was a song the sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment and
مو دايم
self-determination.
هي اللي
Did I
يضيف،
mention I
يقول إذا
ate
صار
a box of purple berry
هي
crunch
لك
to
50%
celebrate
يعطيك ضرر.
Yep.
مقاومة الضرر عندما تكون صحتك أقل من يصير يمتص الضرر.
Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
ما ذاك الصوت.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. But we probably ought to tell you there's a side element or two.
حلو هذه مقاومة الصدمات والضرر.
Adult rickets, dysentery, swings of mood,
مقاومة الضرر الجسدي.
decrepitude, night terrors, mania,
حلو.
day terrors, melancholia.
راح أحط time with sweet dreams.
You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Sorry. One more interlude, additional ailments include
Chronic itch, inflammation, night sweats, flatulation, lumbago, mild days, scrumpox, general malaise, imbalanced humors, dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
Okay. Time with sweet dreams.
you're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Just rest your tired head with the sedative, you'll feel dead. Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You wanna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Just rest your tired head with the sedative, you'll feel dead. Sleep tight with sweet dreams. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Here at Auntie's Choice, we've been hearing about the Protectorate's use of mental refreshment, and we have one thing to say. Is that it? No physical refreshment? Like the
شكرا 15 مشاهدة. شيروا البث وسووا لي لايك، الله يعافيكم. 15 شخص يسوي لي لايك ويشترك لاني ابي ارجع 8000 مشترك. اشتركوا وارفعوا المشاهدات.
And the body needs things like deep-fried cysty bits and mock apple shakes all day, every day. Come see Annie.
I've got your numeral. Keep moving.
Hello, farewell. Thank you for this efficiently compact conversation.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability? Yes, the presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, due to our need for compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
Golden Ridge.
DeVries. Now, why does that name ring familiar? Landon, do you recall a DeVries?
I don't generally concern myself with passers-through. If this DeVries was not a member of the Order, then it's unlikely we ever exchanged mats.
You've just...
What does an Earth Directorate agent want with Archivist Clemens?
منورين. حياكم.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, slurry loaves will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse. That may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution. Besides the highly caustic Xeranium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks.
Victor is dedicated. Single-minded, one could say. I've always thought highly of his analytical skills as a researcher. Less so his social ones, perhaps. Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
حياكم اللايك والاشتراك ورابط الدعم في الوصف. قاعدة نحقق عن اللي صاير وقاعدة نجاوب عليها.
No doubt. Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really
سبنا
be trusting
فلوس
such a delicate
سبي.
task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Invest in a good plasma weapon if you attempt acquisition. Plastic fingers are about to freeze off. Why didn't anyone of the staff tell me an ice moon would be so cold? They're charging! Get him off me! Get him off! Security team, shoot him!
Earth Directorate Agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline.
Okay, I'm okay. Let's move on to liquidation. Probably the most valuable part of an ursopod is its teeth. Durable, all-purpose, in high demand for crafting applications. Unfortunately, not much else worth leveraging from these creatures. Sure, you can scoop up their thinking parts, sell it for scrap, or break it down for biomass. Do not eat. That should go without saying. Unless you want to spray the rocks with the biomass. Well, that's all for now. Join me next time as we exploit another habitat.
I don't... One more thing. Your investigation into the traders takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace. Here, Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings. Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation,
منورين.
particularly in the field of predictive analysis.
شكرا على تشير البث. شكرا للموجودين. اليوم ودي أوصل 50 مشاهدة. هل تقدرون توصلون 50؟ وهل إنكم تقدرون إنكم تسووني لايك؟ طبعا مع إنكم الناس اللي داخلين في البث أنا ينادوني سمو صانعة محتوى وأنزل الألعاب الجديدة، وعندي صفحة في التيك توك، وعندي برضو صفحة في الانستقرام تقدرون تشيكون عليها. بس في الانستقرام ما اشتغل فيها، بس فتحتها للاستفسار والأشياء الموجودة. دعمكم يهمني في القناة، مو إنه بس إنه دعمكم يهمني. الدعم خلي قناتي تستمر وأنزل الأشياء الجديدة. الله يسعدكم. الأشياء الجديدة اللي هي أول بأول. والله يسعدكم اللايكات والاشتراك عشان أوصل 8000 مشترك. يعني ما شاء الله أشوف في تشير للبث، يعني هذا الدليل جانب جيد مرة. سوولي بس لايك واشتركوا عشان أوصل 8000 مشترك. هنكمل.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on Seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine. Both, I should hope. We've been collaborating for many years, and, plan willing, for many more to come. Especially given how very uncertain life in the colony has become. Oh, why, Matriarch's mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development. That... Oh, good news indeed.
Please, not so close.
Welcome back. Anything I can do to assist you?
أكيد باقي ما خلصنا.
Oh, of course. What would you like to discuss? But we are providing for them. As best we can, given our limited resources. Turning them away would be an act of far greater cruelty. Apart from providing them sustenance, shelter, and scientific ministry, you mean? Need I remind you, Arcadia is at war. This is what war looks like, I'm afraid. The Order is operating within a very reasonable framework to provide as much aid as it can. I haven't the wish to debate you on this any further. Please, let us move on to less controversial topics. Illuminating the path to true erudition. Rift worshippers spouting in. No update. Anything I can do to assist you? Oh, of course. What would you like to discuss? Merely a precaution against calamity. Based off certain predictions, I agree with Seer Wiley that it is best to avoid those areas for now. Yes, the plan can see.
كلمنا.
No, anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered?
What's the story here? We see Auntie all the
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
خليني
console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately.
أركز على الأشياء المهمة.
If we must break our backs for the order, I prefer to...
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you?
Jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know.
This is about the exclusion zone, correct?
This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits. Your problems can be solved if you spend more bits. Try and try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice.
Were that it only that simple, but she ignores essential variables of the equation. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone,
نورين.
warning that the barrier must not be
الله
crossed.
يسعدكم، شيروا
But the
البث
ever-disruptive
وسووا لي
voice of the
لايك
displaced
واشتركوا.
is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
Try and try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature.
We don't know, and there is the seer further. And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious. Perhaps you are the outside mediator who was foretold.
Cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
I believe any questions before you get started? I can tell you, but you already knew that.
شكرا 45 مشاهدة. تقدروا توصلي لي 50، يمكن تقدروا توصلوني 100. والله استاهل أنا. شكرا إنك قاعد يشير البث. والله يسعدك، والله الله يوفقك بنت ولا ولد. شكرا على تشير البث، أنا مرة مبسوطة سعيدة إنك قاعد تشير البث.
According to predictions, yes. Or at least my interpretation of them. I am reasonably certain. More than usual, in fact. novice seer.
أفا ليش وقفتوا تشير البث؟ شيروا الله يسعدكم، فرحوني قبل رمضان، خلوني أجيب مشاهدات عالية. ترى لي سنوات وأنا أبت ما كنت جاني كذا مشاهدات، وساعدوني في الاشتراك، ساعدوني، ترى أنا أختكم.
But with effort, patience, and go speak.
The all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right wrong lift on the ACS undisputed. What happened to this place? Who did I see by law?
Oh, Administrator Agarwal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
رقبتها كانت مقسومة. I'm ready to binning if you are.
Speaking as a representative of the Order, we will abide by the Mediator's decision if you do the same.
Agreed.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands. Speak on then.
شكرا على 50 مشاهدة. 50 مشاهدة، شكرا. قاعد يشير البث يا أخي، وش أقول؟ والله ما أعرف إذا كنت بنت ولا ولد. شكرا على تشير البث، والله نقصني بس الاحتفالية. شكرا على تشيرة البث، شكرا على 52 مشاهدة، حبيب قلبي والله. تقدروا تجيبوني 100 مشاهدة، خلونا اوثق. جاز لي الامر. حتى نسيت ايش قاعد اسوي. شيروا واشتركوا، سووا لي لايك ورابط الدعم في الوصف.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
There's no such thing as free advice.
شكرا شكرا 55 مشاهدة. شكرا على تشيرة البث. شكرا من قلب والله. شكرا شكرا من قلب. شكرا.
Nature offers disease predation, pestilence, and nasty little biting insects.
What does nature know? Auntie knows best. Choose Auntie's choice. Okay, back to business. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Quite right. Rolo's co-occupant.
I don't know. You ask me? When it comes to these order predictions, there's a lot of room between a probable and definite outcome. You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
Mathematics is the hidden language of the universe which unites us all. The closer we come to understanding it, the closer we come to true understanding.
I haven't heard that much sugarcoating outside of an Auntie's suppository ad. But fine. Whatever you say.
منورين. شكرا شكرا على تشيرة البث. الله يسعدكم الله يسعدكم. مرة شكرا على تشيرة البث. شكرا من قلب. 63 مشاهدة. قلبي مرة شكرا. مرة حبيتكم. أنا قاعد يشير ممكن الثاني اللي قاعد تشير البث ممكن في اشتراكات. أبغى اشتراكات. أبغى أوصل 10,000 في أمل، في فايدة إني أوصل 10,000. الله يسعدكم، نورتوني. حتى إني عجزت أركز.
You actually got the pleasure to review the time of day.
والله بحياتي ما شفت المشاهدات هذه. مرة شكرا، مرة.
Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
ما تدري إنه هذا الشيء اللي قاعدة تشير البث تكون بنت ولا ولد، هذا الشيء سرني على الصباح، سرني بحياتي ما شفت مشاهدات. صح في مشاهدات وزي كذا، بس مرة شكرا من قلب، مرة شكرا. عيوني دمعت من الفرحة. بتوصلها 100 مع اشتراكات. منوريني من قلب، هلا بكم.
I'm appreciative.
I suppose I'll take it under advice.
I'm all ears, mediator. At Auntie's Choice, we'd view this from a lens of how sickness undercuts productivity.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns. Collapsed, but we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure, more of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty.
يلا ما بقي شيء على 100 مشاهدة، ما بقي شيء، خلينا نسجلها في التاريخ. أنا سجلت 50 و60 في التاريخ.
People are struggling.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established order construction guidelines. The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire Sub Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is
منورين.
unquantifiably absurd. And I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help.
لايكات لايكات اشتراك، الله يسعدكم، لايك واشتراك وشيروا البث والرابط الدعم في الوصف. Okay.
Unproductive is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is... well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe it. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, mediator. What is your decision?
منورين.
Well, if this is the fate that
خلنا
resulted,
level.
then I will not please.
Not here.
Airlocks fit for trash disposal are those.
Thanks again, stranger. The order won't scare soft.
Like a constellation of
Yes.
Where do we go
Just
now?
hope we've done the right
Another
thing.
refugee camp?
And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, everybody do your jobs like your
كم بعيد والله.
CEO is watching over your
طيب المهمة هذه تكون قصة، راح نوقف ونلعب شيء ثاني.
Another colony?
I predict.
I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy can.
With an 8.23 margin of error.
Back to our duty.
منورين.
Worst, it's not the worst unless it's worst, worst, oh, worst. Grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts.
يقول أعطاني لوحة.
Efficient meals means we make more beds.
هذا الأشياء المهمة.
It's not the worst unless it's worst.
That our situation
orders knowledge.
Stop it with the predictions. You don't even know multi-valuable calculus.
Just trying to cheer you up.
Welcome back. Any luck enlisting help?
منورين.
Bristles poking our gums with every
Paradigm is a self-centered derivative take on the brand.
يلا خلنا ندعسر تبدأ الاستكشافات. خل نشوف نحط أغاني ثانية.
Habitations not meeting fundamental standards of structural integrity.
Function f to the n equaling our starting zen. Function fn minus 1 plus the fn minus 2. In all cases that we know, starting where n is so low. Now you know just what to do. Start the cycle, here's the cue. It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summing to preceding numbers. Gives us math that brings us wonders. Define the recurrence relation, get us to sequence summation. It's Fibonacci from Liber of a...
Let me know when you need a distraction.
خلاص صاير في شيء بالغلط. لا نروح نحطها منظور، ما ادري ليش ما قاعد يطلق. نروح نحطها منظور داخل جيم بلاي. راح العب بالمنظور ذا. قرب المنظور ذاك، ما قاعد ادمج، قاعد ادغدغ. شوف كيف، بس كيف السهم. العدد حلو. كنت ودي اوصل 100 مشاهدة.
Perhaps it would be advantageous to. Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion?
ترى أول مرة أحصل مشاهدات زي كذا. دائما ما توصل على 20، تصير 20 بدنا ندحدر.
That's not making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated.
آمين يا رب. شكلك دعيت لي يا سام، شكلك دعيت لي وصار عندي كذا مشاهدات. اللعبة هذه صار في لي مشاهدات فيها عكس الألعاب اللي قبل.
Correct. And thus, my dilemma. Many, in summary, many and varied.
أنا أحس اللي قاعد يشير البث بيوصلني 100. قاعد يحاول هو. أنا ما أدري من الشخص، بس أتمنى الشخص هذا الله يا رب يسعده. ما أدري هي بنت ولا ولد.
Well, that's good advice. I can tell by simply that being said, we shouldn't need another trench line. However, there is a vanishingly slim chance that, and perhaps it would be advantageous to. No, that won't function optimally. Or we risk incongruence with the grand plan.
سجلها 66. ها تستطيعون.
I have too much on my mind for idle numerical chit-chat.
Charting the shores. Embrace rational thought. Stick to the plan. And unlike our emotional protectorate brethren, the fair winds of scientism will carry us to ascension.
Stay tuned for what follows. Warning, the following song mentions some actions that are improper, something your fractions should never be.
كأنه صاير شيء.
Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires very little computation.
Freelancer, please report to your assigned area and do not interrupt current operations.
51058209749.
Attention, freelancer, you are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
ها تقدرون على 100. قول ان شاء الله. يلا فرحوني فرحون، الله يسعدكم. جاي رمضان، يمكن الفرحة هذا تفرحوني اياها كذا، ربي يعطيكم دبل كل شيء. تخيل كذا يصير عندك دبل كل شيء انت تتمناه.
Attention, freelancer, you are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
How many digits in pi? How many numbers am I?
ما نقدر نفكها.
Attention, freelancer, you are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
منورين. خلنا أعرف للحقين البث اللي دخلوا. ها في أحد يدخل زيادة عشان أقول الشيء. هلا فيكم، نورتوني، الله يسعدكم. سمو مبسوطة مرة. فرحانة على هذا الصبح. ليش؟ لأن سمو شافت مشاهدات بحياتها ما شافت مشاهدات على اليوتيوب أبدا. شكرا مرة اللي قاعدين يدعموني، مرة شكرا إنكم تشيرون البث، تحققون أمنيتي. إن شاء الله تتحقق أمنيتي الثانية، إنه يصير في عندي اشتراكات كثيرة وارجع لفوق بإذن الله. ثالثا دعمكم يهمني، يعني رابط الدعم في الوصف. وشكرا بس. أنا دايما إن شاء الله بإذن الله الأيام الجاية راح أنزل بثوث كثيرة، وراح يكون فيه محتوى بإذن الله. ولا تنسون ريزيستنت ايفل 9 راح تجي قريب مرة كلوز كذا كلوز. مرة متحمسة وشوقة لها، وشكرا لكم مرة، الله يسعدكم. كيف بس يا سام أعرف الناس مين أنا.
Next, the latest field data validating or repudiating our forecasts and relevant informational details for near present and future calculations. All pay heed and take warning. Recent reports note a sporadic outbreak of belligerent zealots characterized as having cobwebs in the attic throughout Golden Ridge. Specifically through the N-ray range, our laboratory tasked with harnessing mysterious stellar radiation. We've lost contact with facility personnel and thus
هذا اللي انفجر ذيك المرة أمس شفتها. شكرا 70 مشاهدة. سموا في قمة سعادتها. الله يسعدك الله يسعدك اللي قاعد يشير البث. مرة شكرا من قلبي. اني ودي تكشف هويتك تجيني على التيك توك ولا على الانستقرام تعلمني مين قاعد يشير في البث. مبسوطة أنا مبسوطة.
In closing, a potentially incongruent word of advice. Invariably find a way to turn your negatives into positives.
Beneficial content soon follows. And now, more music to perform advanced calculations by.
Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
شوف كيف ندخله.
Now that is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipe.
This war cannot come to a conclusion
I
soon
do
enough.
not believe you have clearance to be
Wartime
here.
rations are making assignment in proximity to the latrines even more unbearable than is typical.
Perhaps? Halt! What is your destination? Leaving with that heading will bring you in direct contact with the forces of Auntie's Choice.
ايش فيك هدي؟
Attention, freelancer. You are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
None shall stand against us!
وش هذا الشيء؟
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Let's get quick.
Fulfilling your protectorate duty should require 3 nerve.
الله صبختهم. وانا بعد زيادة فيه. كيف اموركم؟
So it's ready to eat, with or without heat. Prestige or
سهيلة.
it's convenient in a can.
جرت عيالهم عيالهم. كانوا بيموتون ليه؟
So you can serve the greater good at a brisk pace with a true adherence zeal.
لا ما بيجازي. بسيف. لا انا مسيفت من اول. ثم تسولف الله يهديها. نسيت تسيف. ولكم النورين. الله دخلت ليفل جديد. ايش قلنا امس انه طلب مني اطور هذه والسبيك.
When I soon slip away, I'll be peaceful. Thoughts of my neighbors safe at home grinning.
ابي علامة عضلات. كيف فيك يا هذا؟
knowing my heart, my brain, and consistency. Serve the paradigm's plan without pause. It's an honor and a gift, what I'd wish for all who live.
علامة العضلات هذه مو موجودة. بفكها. منورين وياهم.
Blown up by a mine. A fine way to go among many ways to die. Electroshocked, plasma smelted, sirenium gassed, goo pelted, minced, cubed, irradiated, blunt force trauma, decapitated. List of life-giving opportunities goes on and on. Oh, nearly forgot. Eaten by enemy raptidon. And my heart, it beats till it slows. But I know every breath and every smile, every step in every mile, contributed to something beautiful. The paradigm as a whole. It's an honor and a gift. What I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the
cause.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Social guidance and approved messaging, punctuated by acceptable music.
هذا المكان تفجر.
Neighbors, our beneficent sovereign has deemed it time for another splendiferous speech, or as we used to call it, his golden bestowment.
Such a wonderful introduction. She truly is everyone's perfect neighbor, isn't she?
أبغى.
Which brings me to the topic of this bestowment. Neighborliness. The tie that
ليش صاير
binds.
كذا؟
Like any good neighbor, I fulfill my assigned duty, tirelessly nurturing.
Check enemy light just turned on.
Get their dream into a slurry!
Hold each other accountable in these unprecedented times. So, my beloved subjects, never hesitate to report your concerns. Your neighbors will thank you.
Now you know all you need to know, so on we go. More music to aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
I just had a thought. I'm really not supposed to. Sadly, though it seems my thoughts fly to free. Oh, that I'm acting without reason. You know exactly what we should do. You're a good citizen, join the queue. At your back, you know what we should do. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed. Thought and worry-free, as one big family. We're off to be refreshed, so mentally refreshed.
قد اكتشف المكان ذا. اذكر كان تفجر. والله في جثة كل مكان ذي. بابا المكان متكسر. لا مكان خطير. دقيقة نسيف. نعود مرة أخرى للتسييف.
And so we're finally home free and we're feeling proud. Now that we can boldly speak, say thoughts aloud.
Make Auntie proud! Take bad company.
مقتل هذا اللي ما يقتلنا. رحت قتلته.
Hunkering down!
Ready to waste him. On your command.
دولة معنا. شكرا على 80. شكرا على 80 مشاهدة والله. عليكم السلام يا بعز. بعز بعز. جيب جيب الكيك. جيب الكيك جيب الكيك. صرت 80 مشاهدة. لازم أسجلها في التاريخ هذا. سجل. وانا كيك قل سلطان وش سمع الشلة كلهم. والله الله يسعد اللي قاعد يشير البث. ما ادري منه والله. انا مبسوطة مستانسة. انا صح ما في اشتراكات بس مرة مبسوطة. صح ما في لايكات بس مبسوطة. نعمة. هو اللي قاعد يشير البث بيوصلني 100 من اليوم. فهمت؟ قاعد يشير البث. آمين يا رب. عقبال المشتركين بإذن الله. عقبال 10,000. والله أقول السهم إنه ما عمري شفت هذا الشيء في حياتي. دايم أوصل 20 بعدين أوقف. كنت وصلت أكثر في انفينيتي نيكي. وين الكيكة كيكة كيف نبغى كيك للاحتفالية. أحب شوكولاتة مغرقة كده. شوكولاتة كده. الأغنية إهداء لكم رايقة لأنكم ناس رايقين والله. فرحوني اقسم بالله. اللي قاعد يشير البث فرحني. ما ادري مين ايش الجنس بالضبط بس فرحني مرة. لا 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 لا. امين. الله يوفقه والله يوفق الجميع. شكرا لكل شخص دخل أصلا. تدري يا ابو عز سلطان امس ما نام على طول. جلس يهاجس كثير. ما نام الا متاخر. وين هذا اللي يتفل علي؟ الحقوه. وش ذا المكان؟ هو جيس الرجال ذبحته. معذرة. ترقب بس. ها ترقب بالمية. مكان مسبوخ من الحشرات في كل مكان. بس نرد.
Come through an active war zone? You thought I was safe after avoiding that blast. It seems to have attracted rogue Mantisaurus.
لا خليني ارجع. مكان مكسر والله. اخر محتاجين لوت كثير هنا. سيف سوينا شغل كثير. اذا ما سيفناش يصير لنا كذا.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Essential listening for all subjects. It is the duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all
4 years since this war began. Can't rightly recall. It's a struggle to keep track with the constant threat of bullets ventilating your brain pan. And another run-in with those brigands. Caught us unawares while out on patrol. The order was hard enough to contend with. Now we got them too. It's enough to make a man weep. How many good soldiers have we lost out in those law-forsaken wastes? Every time we send a patrol out, we count ourselves lucky if even half of them come back. Now, it's my squad's turn. Chances are this will be the last you'll ever hear of me. Tell my wife that, law help me. Just tell her I love her.
It's not just a good idea.
شو ذا؟
Stand by
شو
for
صاير؟
reassuring content.
another song in an expertly curated playlist picked out explicitly for you, the Sovereign's Chosen.
عليكم السلام. كيكة سلطان، نستاهل انا كيكة 80 مشاهدة. باقي على 100، ما بقي شيء على 100. نبغى كيكة نجهز من الحين. كيكة يا سلطان جهزها، نبغى كيكة بالشوكولاتة مغرقة كيكة. بدنا ينفجر في كل مكان مجلودين. نسيف ونبدأ نكمل مسيرتنا. نسيف تسييف قديمة ونسيف تسييف عادية. تبونا أساسا ولا تبونها ندرع من جلدهم؟ ها ايش رايكم؟ شكرا على الدعم. شكرا. طيب اوكي سلطان نمت. تو اقول بس انك
word on superior protectorate products.
All subjects deserve hydration without contamination. Moderation Anti-Morbidic Soda packs a manganese zinc and unbeatable beetroot flavor. It's the soda that drinks like a soup. Available in pulp or extra pulp.
Such perfect products, the envy of our rivals. But let's not
أنا ما حسيت بعمري خلاص.
following song was composed,
أقولك
performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the sovereign, and as such reflects his excessively high standards.
Not exactly in the lightest of humors right now. Huh?
ما في تسلم، ما في خربانة، ما في تسلم، اجلد ولا تسلم. بابا بابا بابا
Making strides.
جلدها جلدها. فطمت فيه. جيبوا راسها جيبوا راسها جيبوا راسها. اهبد اهبد. اجل ار بي جي. ها جلدوا جلدوا. هبد هبد مرة كذا جلد. اجلد اجلد ولا تبالي. ما في تجسس بعد اليوم، ما ينفع معهم عيال الكلب ابدا 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 بيوم. اجل اجلد ولا تبالي. هذا ما ينفك؟ لا.
Now you know all you need to know. So on we go. Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of
جلد هبد مرة.
Our system is sublime, the best ever to be had. It's perfection perfected.
اليد قاعد خلصت مدتها الصلاحية.
To do your job is a virtue. Every part is a call, and every subject ensures a glorious bounty for all. To inform on your neighbor is thoughtful.
نظف كل شيء.
Quick mental tune-ups may be all that they need to resume peak efficiency. You're the
شلتهم كلهم.
system. You're what fuels our mighty flame. We share successes and failures, even when you're to blame.
كني أعطيت نفسي عين، ما وصلنا 100 مشاهدة. حزينة أنا، ما وصلت 100. 100 الله يسعدكم 100. لا صراحة راحت 100. أهم شي وصلت 80. ننتقل. هلا شلو وش اخبار؟
Side by side.
يا بسم الله.
Seems a handful of antis.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked? You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
دقيقة انت بيلك تفاهم، ما قرأت كلامه بعد. ان شاء الله تكون نهايتي في اللعبة حلوة. دقيقة.
technology at their behest. Glancing through the cracks and spaces round the door frame, keeping tabs and notes on people can be like a game.
Yeah? Well, what exactly makes you so sure of that?
أي جواب أجاوبه صح يعطيني XP لحتى هذا الشيء. يا رئيس
Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what?
وماذا في ذلك؟
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long. An offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you as someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me. You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you. See? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
One well-nourished punch. Huzzah, I say.
Red Cloak, you have undermined our carefully calculated predictions. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. We theorized our grand plan was greater than the paradigm, yet it is clearly less than. We see the error in our calculations. We would serve the Sovereign again, if you allow it.
Gladly. He is a kind, forgiving man who loves all of his subjects.
We base individualists in Auntie's choice are ready to break free from the shackles of consumerism to join you in the perfect life of abundance.
Then return with me, new corporate neighbors and former traitorous order colleagues, to Eden.
Middle managers, resume the corporate anthem.
ولا احترت.
And so, Red Cloak concludes another successful and inspiring mission.
That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medical... You get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto docs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message.
And where a seditious turncoat needs a well-nourished punch, she will be there. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the Sovereign, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm.
منورين.
There's been a murder at one of our fort. Problem. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for.
دام الضحكة. ايش فيك قارت بقرة عمي قال لي عد 10. ها؟ بقرة قلت ايش قاعدة تقول انت؟
Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So, now you know.
Oh, thank law. It's Barnabas, the worst.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage?
ايش تبين انت ترافقين؟
Some kind of rocket attack, or maybe an orbital strike. Can't rightly say for sure, but it came from above and hit us hard. I suppose you're looking for a way to help.
عرفتها.
I'm absolutely desperate, and I'm sure I could rustle up some suitable reward if you helped. We need... Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal. As many as you can. There's so... Auntie dropped extra compression coils in pods from orbit to help our advance, but they landed everywhere. Though I heard some are in the no man's land between the battle of many things.
I've been laid up same as those troopers, and I don't wish that kind of suffering on anyone.
Antes or no? Let's look for those horns.
My shoes are on my inside. And the laces are hotter than fire. I just threw up all over my clothes. And the laces are on my chest. Why? I think I might be lava. They're on plasma.
كلهم تعبانين يونون.
I think I might be hallucinating.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back. One.
How do you eat purpleberry crunch?
Enough negative Everybody
Real warriors eat it.
jobs like your CEO is watching over your shoulder because I probably am. Bye now.
باي.
Now, on to other things. Now for something a little
منورين.
different, tonally, if not thematically.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to the Paradise is a self-centered derivative take on the ground.
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery?
I communicate. Anything I can do to assist you? No. Anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered? Oh, any other updates?
Bloody flux. Decrepitude. Night terrors. Mania. Day terrors. Melancholia.
لا بروح هنا. Time sweet dreams.
You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. One more interlude, additional
Troublemaker approaching. Chronic itch. Inflammation.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Flatulation. Lumbago. Mild
Brain
daze.
explosion for you.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Rest your tired head with the sedative, you'll feel dead. Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You wanna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Just rest your tired head with the sedative, you'll feel dead.
Time
With sweet
sleep time.
Don't walk to spend your hard-earned bit.
Sleep time in sweet dreams.
Quality Auntie's goods or services. The stamen of a typical Arcadian Titan flower, Glossicus arum, is responsible for dumping several
You're back.
pounds of dander.
Please tell me you've had some. Well,
Cycle. Multiply that by the dozens surrounding most settlements and the many other flowering megaflora native to the colony, and you have a recipe for gunky eye, lung, post-nasal flooding, and worse.
تمام خذ وقتك ما أدري.
Unless
you're
you've
back.
stockpiled
Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us.
easeful release
You're
from
back.
Arcadian allergy.
Please tell me you've had some. Well, it's.
Mollifying demulcent, and breathe easy once again. Falderall, the most trusted name in exo-anti-allergenics.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Thank you so much for
You're
tuning
back.
in to the one.
Please tell me you've had. Please hurry.
Tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Crab witch.
Crab witch.
A sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treat. Crab witch.
Crab witch.
A sandwich you want
You
to
wanna
eat.
eat.
A crab sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistry processes meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crab because it can be beat. Vegetables, tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat.
Crab
Crab is more than just a solvent face glue. Now it's good for me and you.
Crab witch. Crab witch.
A sandwich made with crab will make some mighty fine treat.
Crab witch. Crab witch.
A sandwich you want to eat.
Last. Oh, freelancer. I didn't know we hired any, but I'm glad to have you, especially after that last attack.
Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say whip.
لوت لا نهائي. كيف أموركم؟ ساعدناكم. مجرمين هذولا.
Be wary. You came at us from the scrappers side? Must be more than a mite brave, or foolish, or dangerous.
Crab witch. Crab witch. جينا متكسرة هنا.
Crabble doesn't have to be a threat to consume, but eat it for retreated and you'll end up dead soon. Don't try to make your own crabble repast. Trust me when I say that it'll be your last.
This war has wrought many terrors upon Golden Ridge. Cultists.
You've never bested me without subterfuge! Unhand me, and I'll show you how a true acolyte fights!
Consume at your own
ما قوي ذا مرة قوي.
Right. Moving on. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
you when there's no doubt. We'll keep you down and out. We say sweet success can be the best revenge. Raise your spirits high with liquid confidence. You know you're shooting to the top. You show that you cannot be stopped. So take your shot, don't blow it. Throw back a shot and throw it. She whiz, that's who she whiskey.
One by one, if you don't let me out of here!
I do believe a cultist is attempting to kill us with her words.
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage. Oh no, it's. No.
نورين.
Why didn't I wash them first? No.
I'm not laughing, I swear it. I've just got a tickle in my throat.
Everything must become nothing before it can become everything.
Why didn't I wash them first? Thanks for the preposterously late advice. How about you leave me to endure my pulpy penury in peace?
I'm not laughing. Anyway, need something, Commander?
عجبت تضحك مستانس. سوي بوب
Now,
بوب
a
بوب بوب.
catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated starch of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to borscht entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nanopeels, and tobacco husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Fine. Let us proceed.
Alrighty then. It's well past.
أسيف.
Time for more merry melodies.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong lift on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlimited bureaucracy. Highest rung on our brave new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity, and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottle?
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right, trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Azza. We are simply a group of... The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect, mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection. None whatsoever. All I know is that they were planning on killing me by filling my room. I was here to help them scavenge for old order technology to further investigate the wonder of the rifts. The rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No chaos, no striving, no suffering. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you. If you deign to take me on, of course. Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
Can't lose surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning, and upper rungers are winning. So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
She said, persuade them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on an improved me. It's tantamount to piety. Choose betterment or impairment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all toll. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal. Pitch them on some moral grace. Make them buy our corporate ways. Convince them and increase your sway. Make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals.
You're funny. After I gather souvenirs here, I'm off to the Unray range to kill me some traders with or without you. So if you happen to change your mind, stop by and give me a hand.
Playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is...
Ah, you're back. I knew you'd want me on your crew once you pondered my offer further. I'd love to join up, but it seems you already have a full contingent.
If you...
Well...
My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's choice. Auntie, when are you going to have a sale?
My dear child, every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
Yes, you heard that right. Every day is a sale when you're shopping for the best products at the lowest prices. Auntie knows you want to spend your bits on the best things that money can buy. So she made sure every Auntie's Choice product is on sale for the lowest price that she can afford.
How do you know it's the best price? Because Auntie knows best.
Okay, back to business. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Hey, you there. Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further.
Wow, that's large!
It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an Uncle Wentworth Belvedere Stout. When they see me coming, they shout. Perchance a glance at me with these. They know that I'm a
the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals.
Recharge for mayhem!
Hire someone else at greater expense. So let's proudly show our appreciation by spotlighting our new employee of the fiscal quarter, Desmond Buchanan Milverstreet. Driven initiative which, aided by the outsourced sector, turned protectorate belligerents into productive personnel. All without firing a single expensive bullet for risking anti-troop duties. If only Security Commander Babylon Carr had tried such creative tactics with her invasion force. This is why Milverstreet is our employee of the fiscal quarter, and she is not. As usual, our quarterly winner receives a Galaxy's Greatest Auntie executive mug personalized with their employee number. Non-transferable conditions and terms apply. Now, on to other things. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
We've got your candy. That's tobacco. Come taste this candy. That's tobacco. Getting started young. It's twice the fun. We're talking candy. That's tobacco. Love a candy. That's tobacco. Hold it, cough, and bothers you. Don't worry, you can chew it too. candy. That's tobacco. Favorite candy. That's tobacco. You want your candy. It's tobacco. Delicious candy. It's tobacco. Come get your candy. That's tobacco. You want your candy. That's tobacco. Candy, tobacco.
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity, improve morale, and soothe all manner of mental malady in the listening workforce. At least in the lab. Not responsible for night sweats, abnormal bone growth, or prolonged glossolalia. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly, through talent or guile.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and revenue. Every last bit of my way, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you. Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and yearning for you.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now, in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on, a recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction, Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a might tangy though, that part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes, no need to keep harping on them for law's sake.
Slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-yada-bop, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-yada-da-da-da-do. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-wop, do-bop, bop, 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 do-do-ba-do-ya, ba-ba-do-ba-do-wop, ba-ba-do-wop, ba-ba-do-wop, ba-ba-do-wop-do, ba-do-wop, ba-do-wop, ba-do-wop-do-wop-do-bop. Oh, bubblegum, bubblegum,
Rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? The smoky, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum fills. Hell! For flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top.
From that first smooth inhale
to the very last. Try bubblegum slims, oh bubblegum slims. It's filled with flavor, bubblegum slims, try slims.
flavor won't stop till the very last.
She's just the best choice.
Looks like we're in for a hike.
Got my lamps on an unplugged.
I was just thinking, you know what would make this climb better? Being shot at.
This is Grand Plan Wireless, broadcasting soothing tunes for your audio canal and enriching content for your cerebral cortex around the chronometer until we achieve ascension. Fellow esteemed members of the Order of the Ascendant allocated to Golden Ridge, as foreseen, recent conflicts between the Protectorate, Auntie's Choice, and ourselves have resulted in notable detrimental effects throughout this region, including but not limited to the loss of Fort Endurance, disabling of the tramicular, and a 17.9% reduction in effective sleep cycles per evening. But before you succumb to a sense of malaise that undermines cognitive function, take heart from these additional, sharply contrasting data points. Our efforts...
It's a fight! Better sleep with both eyes open.
Manufactory 7 as does research into rain. Continues.
End message with an emphatic sign-off.
Coming for you! Kill them!
Short initiative. Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Gun needs adrenal time.
The spread, illnesses, and eventual control of the purple berry parasite. OA archive transcription number 3918-5 begins here. Hello. Record, my name is Junior Archivist, Class 4. I would like to talk about irresponsible by Auntie's Choice and its numerous subsidiaries and some supernumerary included a corresponding rise in gastrointestinal illnesses and deaths until basic preventative measures were put in place after illness-related costs exceeded corporate profits. As is usual for Auntie's Choice. The purple-berry parasite infects nearly 100% of all purple-berry bushes, both in the wild, on corporate farms, and even in our hydroponic collectives. Originally discovered on a single colony world, the purple-berry plant was subsequently spread throughout the colonies due to Auntie's Choice's poorly regulated interstellar shipping. Well, actually, it was due to Spacer's Choice, which somehow merged with another company to become Auntie's Choice. Honestly, these corporate interactions make little sense to me, as they mostly amount to relabeling assets and changing letterhead and mascot cartoons. So I will just refer to them as Auntie's Choice going forward. Even though that may offend some of my more literal-minded colleagues. But I digress. The purple-berry plant was at first thought to be poisonous, as the early colonists eating its berries died from the most potent...
When even scavengers have fallen on hard times, you know the situation is dire.
Auntie's Choice lab recording.
Look sharp! It's a fight!
From a corporate defense.
Troublemaker
Before our solar system was sealed and
the
ceased
mayhem.
daily interactions with our belated testing by showed that the berries were not poisonous. The are found in every berry of the plant, and finally injected by the second stage of the parasite. But I am bitter. Let's examine the PvP in the microscopic eggs are
supposed to shoot the enemy.
Digestive enzymes, which trigger their hatching. These parasites enter their second stage as spiky worm-like creatures with outsized pincer-like mandibles, which then proceed to feed.
No indecision, taking my final breath in the name of my advice.
Diagnostic mode disabled. Re-engaging security protocols. Complete. Beginning patrol for hostile elements.
The paradigm was planned without pause. It's an honor and a gift when I'd wish for all to live. It's a privilege to die for the cause.
All aboard!
What? You were thinking it too.
And when I soon slip away, I'll be peaceful. Thoughts of my neighbors sink low grinning. They will remember how I reported them tirelessly through to my last days and from the beginning. Knowing my heart, my brain, and consistency.
Fastest way down shore. you won't be getting back up.
Honor and a gift, what I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for a cause. Finally, I fulfill my purpose in life, a glorious death. Blown up by a mine, a fine way to go among many ways to die. Electro-pop, plasma smelted, cyranium gassed, goo pelted, minced, cubed, then radiated, blunt force trauma, decapitated. List of life-giving opportunities goes on and on. Oh, nearly forgot. Eaten by enemy raptor dawn. And my heart, it beats till it slows. But I know every breath and every smile, every step in every mile contributed to something beautiful. The paradigm as a whole. It's an honor and a gift. What I'd wish for all who live. It's a privilege to die for the cause.
Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless presents Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the rot of dangerous thought. Red Cloak. Her sentinel senses ever keen, the eyes of the sun, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on Red Cloak, our hero revealed her sentinel partner Dunning as a turncoat, only to become ensnared deep in enemy territory. Now she has been whisked to Auntie's Choice headquarters, with only her keen sentinel wits to save her. Thrill to her unflagging zeal in Episode 2, The Customer is Always Dead.
Welcome to Auntie's Choice head office, Red Cloak. I trust you are duly impressed.
What?
I said, welcome to Auntie's Choice head office, Red Cloak.
Speak up!
Mute the corporate anthem, please!
Better. How do you base individualists promote a sense of community when you can't monitor what each other is saying at all times?
You'll
can today.
Nice what they've done with the place.
Don't be a shirker. Don't be a slob. Grab a can and get back on the job with more spurs. More spurs. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated seafood, animal and vegetable byproducts.
This window.
Enemy approximating
Don't like it.
to command.
These strangers should rip them out, shatter them.
3 at a time.
Move it on up!
Here's to the next residence being above felony.
Childhood gout, adult rickets, dysentery, swings of moon, bloody flux, decrepitude, night terrors, mania, day terror.
There is a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Just rest your tired head with the sedative, you'll feel dead. Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You wanna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Just rest your tired head with the sedative, you'll feel dead. Sleep tight with sweet dreams.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Wish. The invaders, order defecting.
Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten.
It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive? And this month's winner of Auntie's Jingle Contest TM is Factory Technician 3rd Class Janie Thirunavu Karasar, who submitted the following audio recording.
I love Auntie, yes I do. Her hair looks real, like a real hairdo. I love Auntie, so do you. Let's buy Sisty Bits, covered in goo.
Congratulations, Janie. You and your family win a full year's supply of Borst Pockets for one low price. And now,
Ruth Bassar is the first among equals of the Laurier
the Protectorate.
She will raise.
A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Humanity to perfection.
Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum, num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum. Tranquilization, so sweet and swift. Still be on time for your next shift. Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum, num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum.
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the Department of Invasive Marketing. Just try to get it out of your head. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
There was a lonesome boy with a hapless frown, whose luck spun around when NT came to town. A marketeer who spotted a kid with nothing to lose offered the boy a deal that he couldn't refuse. Yes, NT welcomes you with arms open wide, and all you gotta do is sign the dotted line. The boy signed up, he didn't hesitate. Anything to rid him of his papa's fate. The marketeer said, okay, we'll start right away. The first trick of the trade, let no one get in your way. No rules, no oversight, no ethics to abide. The only thing that matters is the bottom line. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire, oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Blow, cat, blow! Oh, yeah. That's it, that's it. Oh, let's go. The boy was trained to work the instant he was hired. It would be fair to say it was a trial by fire. It was a natural, and he quickly learned to make a red hot deal without getting burned. He was unscrupulous, and he sweetly rose. When you do your business, laissez-faire, then anything goes. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire, oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, cats, let's go! Let's change it up now. Now he's a winsome man with a charming smile. Salad diet, toothpaste with impeccable style. The perfect poster boy. Oh, can't you see? Yes, he's a tribute to Auntie's family. And if it worked for him, then it can work for you. You could be the next Auntie's favorite nephew. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire, oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, cats, let's go one more time. Oh, let's go. Swing it now, oh yeah. That's the ticket. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost,
to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services.
Say, hold up there, friend. Watch out. That way's a minefield.
The paradigm is a self-centered derivative take.
How do you feel, darling?
That's how
With soup got its hands around my lungs and keeps algorithm.
If we factor a random element,
Do you believe
Opportunity and take it. I handmake my own luck. Don't follow the herd. Eat Purple Berry Crunch by Auntie's Choice. Every flavor-filled morsel is packed with the pep and pertinacity you need to succeed. Are you a get-up-and-go-getter?
Fine. Let us proceed.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Arcadia shall ever return.
يا ربي، أنا ودي أوقف هنا. الله يسعدكم جميعا. شكرا من قلب كل شخص حضر، شكرا كل شخص شير البث ونورتوني. ودي أوقف خلاص هنا، إني تعبت والله. المهمة يبيلها تركيز دي، خلاص مخي جاي. مرة شكرا من قلب، الله يسعدكم جميعا. شكرا كل شخص حضر. وصلتوني 85، هذا إنجاز. إن شاء الله المرة الجاية 100 وفوق 100 مشاهدة بإذن الله. حبيتكم من كل قلبي، وإن شاء الله أشوفكم وأشوف القناة أفضل. تمنيت أشوف اشتراكات، تمنيت بعد لايكات، بس إن شاء الله الأيام الجاية. لا تنسوني من اللايك والاشتراك ورابط الدعم في الوصف. ادعموني عشان يستمر محتواي أكثر، وأنا دايم متعودة في قناتي أسويها، أنزل أي محتوى جديد أو لعبة جديدة. وقريب بإذن الله جدولي اللي راح يكون كالتالي: ريزيدنت ايفل الأسبوع الجاي بإذن الله، برضو مو بس ريزيدنت ايفل 9 راح تكون هذه اللعبة بستمر فيها. عاد بنهاية رمضان راح تكون في لعبة اسمها ديزرت، شيء زي كذا. هذه برضو من الألعاب اللي راح تكون بإذن الله سهرة عليها مع العيد. الله يسعدكم جميعا، شكرا من قلب. عاد أنا بوقف، ونشوفكم على خير. السلام على مواجهة استودعتكم ربي. مع السلامة جميعا، مع السلامة. يا ربي، مع السلامة، مع السلامة. بس بوقف. باي باي.